That's usually specified. For example, right now, Fela began in New York. Bill T. Jones' new musical. We're opening on Broadway November 22nd. Fela started as a developmental reading and workshop here in New York. Every development of it has happened in New York. And we had a very successful off-Broadway run last summer, and now we are in rehearsal to open on Broadway. It's all happened in New York. There are certainly plans that there will be a touring company at some point, if not multiple companies. Little House on the Prairie, the musical, went the reverse route, where we are starting at Paper Mill with a tour that will go all over the United States and Canada. And there is talk about possibly bringing it to New York sometime in the next year or two, but it'll be at least a year away. So the process is different each time. What you always want is the best possible cast you can have, always, for whatever the gig is. And that's whether it's something that's an equity 29-hour reading that's only going to pay a stipend of $100, or that's something if you have a large-scale Broadway show, or even some of the TV work I've done for Nickelodeon and such. It pays what it pays. The commitment is what the commitment is, and you always want to go for the highest level of talent and the best people that you can get for the project. And then somewhat it's up to the producer to do a little bit of creative producing and to have the courage to say, I want that person. I'm going to make the deal work. Some of it is required from other members of the creative team and other collaborators to move forward, to have the courage to say, I can make that work. For a director to say, this person is perfect and they're missing this and this, or they are so busy from project to project they'd have to miss the first week of rehearsal. How can we make this happen? And to have the courage to say, I want this person and I'm going to work with them a bit. Not to say that you give in on every single thing, but that the project is important to the actor that you're going after, and that the actor is important to the project for the creative team and the producing team. So it's a little bit of collaboration in that area where everybody will work to make the best possible ideas a reality. That's the goal, and that goes for whether it's a tour, a Broadway show, a television show, a big movie, a small regional theater production that might be a Lort C that pays maybe $6.50 a week. Whatever it is, you want the best possible cast. And as always, the best possible cast ideally means the best possible actors, but occasionally you have really great performances by actors who just happen to do that one thing the role requires incredibly well. And they may or may not have a great career beyond that. But sometimes the very best casting doesn't always call for the most well-rounded actors. Sometimes it calls for the person who their unique, special life journey, the thing that they've done, the thing that's most interesting about them, happens to bring to life this character in a way that the author and director had only dreamed of before meeting that person. And you want to make those connections happen and bring those sorts of things to life. And then if the show tours, great. If the show goes to Broadway, great. If the show sits down in one place for a long time, great. If the show is turned into a film or a television special, fantastic. Wherever it goes from there, it has more potential because it's more of a whole. It's more of a completed vision that everyone will want to partake in some way. Meaning the audience will want to experience. So you're likely to have more success.